Welcome back, and you're watching Market Fatafat on ET now, and M&M is the stock that is in focus right now. They reported their numbers. When you're looking at it in terms of revenue, we're seeing a growth of around 4% with the ET now expectation. Almost in line is what we could say it came in terms of the expectation of ET now. But let's look at the profits of the company. That's seeing a decline of around 29%. A slight bit of a miss seems like it's coming in on the profitability front. While margins of the company are at 12.8%, and what we were expecting was 12.6%, so almost in line, at least on the margin fronts as well. So yes, overall, seems like an largely inline set of numbers that has come in from the company. Stock as of now has seen a bit of a spike up as well. Other income is where we are seeing on a quarter-on-quarter basis a bit of a drop that has come in other income for the company as well. So keeping an eye out on that, we have compared the numbers on a quarter-on-quarter basis where we're seeing a 4% change in terms of uptick in revenues. Net profits has seen a decline of 29%. But let's bring on board Abhishek from Sharekhan, who's joining us. Sharekhan by PNB Paribas joining in with us to talk about M&M's numbers. Abhishek, very good afternoon. And first cut at the look at the numbers, what are you making of M&M numbers? How are they in versus expectations from what you all had?
Broadly, what I can say that numbers are in line with our expectations. We were expecting a 12.8% kind of EBITDA margin, and it has delivered on the same line, and the top line is also appear to be in line with our estimates, and the bottom line which you are seeing down on a QOQ basis, largely because in last quarter the company has booked healthy dividend from its subsidiary and the associate company. So in these numbers we can say that it's in line, maybe driven by the healthy performance in the farm segment, given that the farm segment registered around 13% kind of increase in the volumes, and the auto volumes were flat. Beyond that, what we can say that the operating performance may be driven by the gross margin expansion, the trend that we have seen in the other companies also, and that could have been partially offset by the higher advertisement expenses which the company has indicated earlier. So broadly, the numbers are in line with our estimates.
All right, in line with the estimates. What's your take coming in the tractor segment in particular? Because Abhishek, if you look at the way how Escort's numbers came by and the commentary coming in from that particular counter post their numbers, it did not bode well with the street. M&M is saying that they have now a market share of about 41.8% in the tractor segment. It's seen an uptick of approximately 80 basis points. What's your view coming in for the tractor segment, especially coming in line with Mahindra & Mahindra?
On a broader note, it has been a consensus that the tractor cycle would see a moderation in the growth, and in the earlier con call also the M&M has indicated for a flat kind of a growth in the tractor segment. But what is important to see that what they can say about the tractor industry volumes for FY25. Now compared to the Escorts, there are few things which are unique in Mahindra & Mahindra is that it has an market leadership position. You yourself said that it has gained some market share in this quarter also. So that helps because of its pan-India presence. It has a multiple geographies to play out. Beyond that, it has a well-established in-house financing arm, and along with that, it has been establishing its presence in the export markets, and has a sizable implement business. So what we can say that compared to Escort, Mahindra & Mahindra has inherent room to play in a tractor segment, but we need to see that how it would sustain its performance, especially the operating performance when the cycle itself will be going down.
Absolutely, Abhishek. That's something that one should watch out for as well. But thank you so much for joining in with us this afternoon, giving us an understanding in terms of how M&M numbers are looking like. As of now, the stock seems like given up all its gains that it saw. It was, let's refresh the chart as well, because right now it's around 0.02% down is what I've seen coming in as well. So we would like to refresh the chart because that's given up the gains, like you can see flashing on your screens. Down 0.2% in trade is what M&M is doing. It had gained as much as 1% when the numbers were announced, but then, seems like everyone's just accepting it in. And yes, we're seeing a bit of a downtick that has come in the stock as well. So keeping an eye out on that, flip-flopping between the red and the green, like you can see on the screen.